Welcome one and all to the Ripton Community Coffee House in Lincoln. I'm so happy to see you. It's Ripton, it's Lincoln, it's Ripton. We're doing a tag team collaborative MC situation tonight, so I'm just here for the very beginning of it with the delightful task of introducing our opening act. Long-time musical collaborators and reason for the existence of this wonderful monthly musical joy that we share together. Just a quick little story about them. Most of you probably know that they used to be 2/3 of a band called Bread and Bones. And when they were performing as Bread and Bones, they had this wonderful kind of flag, like that, sort of, with bread and bones on it. And some people saw it and were like, pirate toast. And one time at a music festival, they were like organizing this late night, music circle, and we were looking for it. And it was like 2 a.m, and it was kind of dark, and we were like walking through the fields trying to find our friends and their music circle. And we were like started going up to people and asking, and nobody really knew. And then we went up to this one guy and we were like, pirate toast? And he was like, oh yeah, right over there. so before I say their names, I'm going to get the magical clipboards going. So you probably know the drill, but we would love to have your email address so that we can notify you of future music events, not so that we can send you spam. And if you know that we already have your email address, you could just write your name, and you might win a fabulous prize. If the clipboard doesn't make it to you during the break, you might just saunter on over to the piano and find it there, and you can enter your name. Okay. Without further ado, let's give it up for the amazing, the fabulous Richard Ruane and Beth Duquette.
Thank you. So I'm not sure if I'm the fabulous one and she's the amazing one, or vice versa. We're going to do a few songs, 3 songs that we wrote, and then and one cover. You have to guess which one is which. I was walking up on Summit Street this evening. Old houses stretched around me on the hill. I had a home once in this town, but I chose to move along. Tonight I'm wishing I was living back here still. Back with Rosemary, who asked me, do you love me the way that I love you? When you look at me, do you see a future or a change? Rosemary, I've got myself to blame. Well, there's good times, there's fine times, and then dark ones. But I know the dark ones never really last. And trailing shadows from the street lights, I go walking down a hill. On a sidewalk I walk down in my past, back with Rosemary, who asked me, do you love me the way that I love you? When you look at me, do you see a future or a change? Rosemary, I've got myself to blame. Back with Rosemary, who asked me, do you love me the way that I love you? When you look at me, do you see a future or a change? Rosemary, I've got myself to blame. When you look at me, do you see a future or a change? So I do write songs, and a lot of times when I write songs, I have songs that I base on people or base on kind of a, you know, conglomerate of different people I've known, and I've pretty much never really write a song that's about one person without changing circumstances and names, with the exception of this one. So this is a song about some people that came to Middlebury when I was living in Middlebury. Well, I've been kind of in the Middlebury area for, you know, quite many years. But the I don't want to make it obvious how old I am. But the you can keep thinking I'm in my late 20s. Anyway, these two people came into town, Max and Rose, and Max knew the world was about to end, and so he based everything about that. But they became friends, and other than, you know, him knowing the world was going to end and Rose believing it too, things were pretty normal, kind of, you know. But this is the song is about Max and Rose. And when I started writing this song, I was telling a friend of mine who knew them that I was writing a song about Max and Rose, and she said, really? Why would you write a song about Max and Rose? And so now you're going to find out. Max had a vision that the world would end. He'd survive if he could find a friend. He knew where they had to be. Rose, in the middle of America, had a husband and she never saw why she'd ever choose to flee. But when Max came to her town, he turned Rose's head around. Well, he talked and she believed his every word, and no one there had heard what came of Max and Rose. Max and Rose drove away and came into our town, stayed a little while, then settled down about a year before the end. Max was a person with a tale to tell. Rose was baking cakes and they would sell, and soon they each became a friend. We were fine to have them stay, but Max would sometimes say, the end is near, but no one paid him more. He was easy to ignore. some tales of Max and Rose. Max and Rose, when the time had come for them to fly, had a party where they said goodbye. They gave all their things away. Rose sent us cards to tell us they were fine, said love to those they left behind. To one mentioned a delay, when the end did not arrive, and everyone survived. Oh, I hope they took the news without a tear, but much remains unclear. When it comes to Max and Rose, still here in our old town, if you take a look around, you'll find some things that they have left behind, and those things bring to mind the tale of Max and Rose.
Does anybody remember them? Is anybody here that remembers? Totally. Yeah. And there's still some cool stuff that's still around that belong to them. Yeah, lamps and things.
Well, we're going to invite up a neighbor of mine from Ripton, Mr. Matt Flinner. Here's a tune called Ellie Brown. We about in tune? Yeah. Good enough for my music. I roam this state all over, I roam this state around. Back home in Windham County, I knew sweet Ellie Brown. Her eyes had said, come see me, her smiles had come to stay. Thought I was her only love, thought it was my one true love. Thought it was our one true love, but her love fell away. Well, I moved up north to Newport, drove trucks from Derby Line, then down to Middlebury and Rutland for some time. From Bennington to Bridgeford, I'll always have a friend. I might think of Ellie Brown as I drive from town to town. Think about sweet Ellie Brown, but only now and then. Well, I heard that Ellie married, has children 1, 2, 3. Moved back to Windham County from a place across the sea. She's got a loving husband, she's happy settled down. And I recall her lovely smile as I drive mile after mile. I could visit for a while, but I'm never in that town. state all over. I roamed this state around. Back home in Windham County, I knew sweet Emily Brown. Her eyes, they said, come see me, but how was I to know? Thought I was her only love. What did I know about my love? Now I've learned about our love, and I've learned to let it go.
It's just like that on the record. We've got a couple back there. We'd like to welcome Caleb Elder to the stage. We got one more tune for you here in our little set,
And what is this one called?
Blue Darlin'.
This features the wonderful vocals of Beth Duquesne.
The stylings.
The amazing and fabulous.
Every rule, blue darling, saw the tears take the place of your sweet smile. Played it smart, I broke your heart, blue darling, and lost the only love in life worthwhile. So please, please forgive me. I'm sorry for the wrong that I've done. My heart would cry if ever I should lose you. Blue darling, you're the only one. I don't know why I chose to lie, blue darling. Now I say forevermore I will be true. I was wrong, and now I long, blue darling, to prove I'll never make my darling blue. So please, please forgive me. I'm sorry for the wrong that I've done. My heart would cry if ever I should lose you. Blue darling, you're the only one. I was a fool, broke every rule, blue darling. Saw the tears take the place of your sweet smile. Played it smart, I broke your heart, blue darling, and lost the only love in life worthwhile. So please, please Well, let's bring the rest of the band up. What do you say?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we're going to keep going. So not us. But we're going to bring up Pat Melvin. He might be back. Oh, there he's back there. And we're going to bring up Brett Hughes. So enjoy the rest of the show. And then we'll do a set and take a little break and then have some goodies.
Refreshments downstairs.
So,
See you all in a
thank you
bit.
everybody for being here. This is so amazing. It's really fun.
How about another hand for Richard and Beth for what a tradition they've set up here.
I'm unprepared.
And we are so honored to be part of this night. It really means a lot. So thank you for having us as part of it. You can tell we're very professional. We take this very seriously.
Yep. All pro. You know what? I made a list, and
There's a list in the other
it's
room.
sitting on the couch.
That's okay. We don't need the list. We can play without the list. We don't need no set
It's
list.
a really good list.
Still early in the gig season. We're figuring it out.
That's going to have to be just about close enough. I think.
Sounds good. It's a little list. Sounds
There you go.
There you go.
That's
Play
your
around
list.
the list.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, geez. I might have
Okay.
to. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The list is just
Okay. Hi, Lincoln. So good. On and on? Yeah. Traveling down this long, lonesome highway, I'm so lonesome I could cry. Good memories of how we once loved each other, and now you are saying goodbye. On and on I follow my darling, I wonder where she can be. On and on I follow my darling, I wonder if she ever thinks of me. I've cried for you, little darling. It breaks my heart to hear your name. My friends, they all so love me, my darling. They think that I am to blame. On and on I'll follow my darling, I wonder where she can be. On and on I'll follow my darling, I wonder if she ever thinks of me. thinks of me one more. Ever thinks of me? Yeah, I wonder if she ever thinks of me. What's it, bro? You're one. All right. Here's one called "I Thought I Heard a Whistle Blow Last Night." I thought I heard a whistle blow last night. I thought I heard a whistle blow last night. I woke up from a dream, my head laying on the track. The big old 1800 proved me right. I thought I heard a whistle blow last night. When I see a blackbird flying overhead, when I see a blackbird flying overhead, I imagine myself falling in a soft white feather bed. Life used to fill my heart with fear and dread. Then I see a blackbird flying overhead. Sometimes I miss the winter and the snow. Sometimes I miss the winter and the snow. At home around a fire, outside 14 below. At night the lonesome calling of a crow. Sometimes I miss the winter and the snow. Someone to care for me, a lover to be kind to, sing to tenderly. Long I've been as lonesome as can be. I wish I had someone to care for me. I thought I heard a whistle blow last night. I thought I heard a whistle blow last night. Really in the low ground?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Is that an improving look?
Oh, no, that's just a confused look.
It's the only one I got. It's the appropriate cut. That's great. Yeah, it was formal.
Thank you. We're gonna get Matt Flinner to sing you one now. It's called "Walking the Dog." Right?
That was Caleb Elder on the fiddle there, by the way, in case you didn't know that. That's Brett Hughes on the guitar
It is.
and singing, by the way. And this next one just might feature Pat Melvin, actually, on the bass. Pat Melvin right there. Question is, which string's out of tune? It's on the guitar. It's all of them is the correct answer. It's a trick question. All right. 1, 2. I'm a walking the dog and I'm never blue. I'm a walking the dog, ain't thinking about you. I don't need no one to tie me down. I'm a walking the dog and I'm painting the town. Such an easy life I never knew until the day that I left you. I'm a carefree lad, I've seen the light. I'm walking the dog all day and all night. I'm full of pep, Lord, I can't roll. Got a one-track mind, so I've been told. Well, I'm fancy free, and I don't worry no how. Well, I'm a walking the dog, all the law will allow. Such an easy life I never knew until the day that I left you. I'm a carefree lad, I've seen the light. I'm walking the dog all day and all night. Such an easy life I never knew until the day that I left you. I'm a carefree lad, I've seen the light. I'm walking the dog all day and all night. I'm walking the dog all day and all night. Yeah. Okay, now I definitely do have to tune up.
A little. Walking set.
Yeah, we're walking from one. We're just walking from one song to the next.
That's right.
Yeah, this is nice. Word association set.
So in Lincoln, do they tell Ripton jokes? Is that? I'm trying to think of a joke, but I don't know.
It's like Texas and Oklahoma. There's a lot more jokes about Oklahoma than there are about Texas, I think.
Well, I live in Ripton, and I was walking along the river the other day and saw a little lamp that was in the sand, and I pulled it up and I rubbed it, and a genie actually came out of the lamp. How you doing there? How you doing there, Brett? And he said, "I'll give you 2 wishes. Just 2 wishes, not 3. I don't know. It's a different genie. 2 wishes." I said, "Well," I thought about it a while, and I said, "I'd like to have a mug of beer that, after you finish it, it fills back up forever and ever. It goes empty." And there it was in my hand suddenly, and I drank it, and it filled back up. And, wow! And he said, "What's your second wish?" And I said, "I want another one of those."
Uh-huh.
We'll spend more time tuning before the next show.
Walk the way. Start on the 5 there, that little intro thing.
Key days back.
F. Up along the hallway, down along the stairs, I can see the pictures that we made down through the air. And it makes me blue, darling, thinking of the past. And I'm truly sorry we couldn't make it last. Walk the way the wind blows, cry the tears I cried, hoping for you, darling, to be here by my side. I gotta do some thinking of where to go from here. Walk the way the wind blows, wipe away the tears. I remember, darling, when you first came to me. All the air was sweet then, and all our time was free. Like the leaves that withered, our hearts fell away. Guess I'll just go out alone, walk my blues away. Walk the way the wind blows, cry the tears I've cried, hoping for you, darling, to be here by my side. I gotta do some thinking of where to go from here. Walk the way the wind blows, wipe away the tears. Walk the way the wind blows, wipe away the tears. All right.
Right.
Windy Pines.
Stick with the wind.
Yeah, we're keeping it windy. walked into the wind. Now we're getting windy.
I could do a windy swing.
Oh, I know. We didn't. Next time.
For the next set.
All right.
Pretty much remember. All right. Let's see what I
Tuning. Okay. You got the intro? Yeah.
One, two, three.
I go walking in the windy pines, neath the shadows and the bright sunshine. I'm sure missing that friend of mine. She's gone like a dream. I had love, I had tenderness. Some things fall down, I guess. I can't say what's up for the best. Just try and find some ease. Man's a fool that he can just ignore. Already got what he been looking for. One day it ain't there no more. He lost it on his own. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever learn. Start a fire and then watch it burn. Smoke flies away and won't return. Just ashes on the ground. Man's a fool that he can just ignore. Already got what he been looking for. One day it ain't there no more. He lost it on his own. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever learn. Start a fire and then watch it burn. Smoke flies away and won't return. Just ashes on the ground. I go walking in the windy pines, neath the shadows and the bright sunshine. So missing that friend of mine. She gone like a dream. So missing that friend of mine. She gone like a dream. Thank you. Windy pines. Big sandy river.
Yeah.
Big windy river. You want to see that one?
Water.
Okay. You're like a European audience. Silent in between songs. No, unnerving to say the least. Little Norway, we call Lincoln.
There's no chicken wire in front of the stage either. I've noticed that. Like, I mean, you could hit us real easy with a beer bottle from where you're sitting if you wanted to.
For all the chickens around here, you'd think there'd be chicken wire. Sorry, just, come on. Capos.
Seasons. Capos seasons. Different keys. So many things. So many things.
I do have a very important public service announcement to make, which is that I need to move from where I'm living in Jonesville, and I'd love to live in Lincoln. And this is very serious. I love it here, so if anybody's holding, just, grab my arm and let's talk. Okay, thanks.
All right, here comes 4.
Voice on the Wind. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's see that one, just the voice on the wind.
Okay. All right, we're going to do a song here. Let's do G. This is written by a guy named Butch Waller, who's a... Can you pass one of those? Yeah, we got sippy cups for us here that they've given us. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Just didn't want a collision.
All right. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Here's to the Ripton Coffee House. For
White
25
lightning.
years. And
All right. Delicious. Like water.
I think we were supposed to play was it the 25th anniversary, and then that's when COVID hit, right? And, so this is kind of the 27th? 28th. You said all this, and we were back in the back room, probably missed it, but 28th. Amazing, and it really is a great honor to be playing here tonight for this kind of final incarnation of this, and very touched that you asked us to do this, so thank you again. And so this is a song written by Butch Waller's a bluegrass player out in San Francisco, and I think he pretty well nailed it with this song. Not heard a lot of songs by him that I'm aware of, but he made it count on this one. And it's called A Voice on the Wind.
Voice on the G string.
Sometimes I was walking through the woods the other day down in Ripton. I came across it. There's a hole in the tree, you know, and
A lot of magic out there.
I see, yeah. As I walked out that beach of sand, I looked out to sea from the edge of the land. I watched the seabirds fly and the ocean roll, and I wonder why my heart's so sore. Your love has gone, said a voice on the wind, as sweet as a song on a violin, as sad as the sky starless night, or the tear in your eye in the pale moonlight. Seabirds cry out over the waves, I sit and sigh over happy days. Here deep in my heart you'll always be, as sure as the shore is kissed by the sea. Your love has gone, set a voice on the wind, as sweet as a song on a violin, as sad as the sky on a starless night, or the tear in your eye in the pale moonlight. Of the sea to the end of the sky, where does love go as the years roll by? Here deep in my heart you'll always be, as sure as the shore is kissed by the sea. Love has gone, set a voice on the wind, as sweet as a song on a violin, as sad as the sky on a starless night, or the tear in your eye in the pale moonlight, or the tear in your eye in the pale moonlight.
We got one called Sweet Little Bird for you. 'Tis the season, I reckon.
All kinds of birds around. I've been seeing these white ducks with the black faces. Anybody been seeing those? What's that duck called? Anybody know?
Black-faced duck?
Black-faced duck? I don't think so. But anyway, they're real pretty. I haven't seen them around.
Here we go. Oh, sweet little bird, singing out there in the pines, song as blue as summer skies, like this lonesome heart of mine. A dove, a whippoorwill, sparrow's lonesome melody. Won't you sing your song to my love, send her running home to me. Sweet little bird, go and find the one I love, sing her back home to me, guide her to me from above. A dove, a whippoorwill, sparrow's lonesome melody. Won't you sing your song to my love, send her running home to me. Oh, sweet little bird, singing out there in the pines, a song as blue as summer skies, like this lonesome heart of mine. The dove whippoorwill, sparrow's lonesome melody. Won't you sing your song to my love? Said you're running home to me. Sweet little bird, go and find the one I love. Sing her back home to me, got her to me from above. A dove whippoorwill, sparrow's lonesome melody. Won't you sing your song to my love? Said you're running home to me. Won't you sing your song to my love? Said you're running home to me. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do one more, take a break. It's another bird number. It's just one bird to the next.
That's right. It's a
Bird
theme.
by
It's
bird.
continuous. We're trying to
We're in C.
weave a storyline here. C, I guess. C's good. All right. So we're taking what, like a 15-minute break or something? I believe there are some. We'll keep it short. There are some Richard Rain and Beth Duquette CDs back there. If you didn't notice those are right back there, easy to spot. Did any mandolin players here tonight? Hey, all right. That one. You know what? You can just take a book for free then. There's some books on the what's that?
I took your lessons online.
What's your name?
Matt Vaughn.
Holy crap! That's Matt Vaughn right there. All right. Nice to meet you.
Front row.
Yeah, you definitely get one for free then. I owe you that at least. All right. Here's one called Little Birdie. One, two. Little birdie, come and sing to me your song. Got a short time to stay here and a long time to be gone. Rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine, than for you to be another man's darling. It would cause me to lose my mind. Little birdie, come and sing to me your song. You have caused me lots of trouble. You have caused me to do wrong.
Go back a little bit.
We're going to take about a 20-minute break. Whoops, sorry about that. We're going to take about a 20-minute break. We have goodies downstairs if you want to throw something in the basket. That helps us. So we'll see you in a little bit. And yeah, have a good time visiting.
black, black. Put the misty on the dark and paint the misty black. Bellamina, Bellamina, Bellamina is in the harbor. Bellamina, Bellamina, Bellamina is in the harbor. Put the Bellamina on the dock and paint the Bellamina black, black, black. Put the Bellamina on the dock and paint the Bellamina black. Now the Maisie, said the Maisie, she always drive me crazy. Well, the Maisie, oh the Maisie, she almost drive me crazy. Put the Maisie on the dock and paint the Maisie black, black, black. Put the Maisie on the dock and paint the Maisie black.
grab a CD? I brought a couple. No, we'll just go for it. Oh, that'd be
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to talk for about 20 or 30 minutes.
We'll just wheel around awkwardly behind you.
Do you want me to do the bass thing?
Sure.
Now's the time for that refillable beer mug.
Right. Ice chest back here.
I think
Want another one of those?
can I start with Burnham? Hey everybody. Guess I'll
Get right up to that microphone to get there.
Hey everybody. Oh, I heard a shh. Hey, first of all, thank you for coming out tonight. And I know it was a beautiful day, but everybody got tickets and showed up, and we really can't do it without you, so we really appreciate it. I want to say a special big thank you to the Burnham Committee, who they didn't hesitate. They were so welcoming and supportive when we had to move here. And I just want to, and the town of Lincoln has been just amazing. So I would want to give a round of applause to the Burnham Committee. They just made it so easy. And I want to also just thank our volunteers that are here. Andrea always makes a meal, Crispy's at the door, Karen and Rick and Carol and Santo and Karen. Did I say her twice? I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. So it's really, we're all a volunteer organization here, and I also want to just say I've been co-director for 20-something years, and this is my last show, and it's also Mark's last show. Mark Mulqueen has been part of the coffee house, running sound and everything for longer than that, and so this is kind of a big deal, and it's been a really wonderful thing to be part of. But we're going to do some other things, and do you want to talk about that? Because I'm talking a lot here.
I'm happy to talk. I'm happy to
Oh,
talk.
but Richard can't stop. Damn, that's right.
Yeah, no. I'm like that mug that always has the beer in it, except I'm the guy who doesn't stop talking, You definitely don't say I want a second one of those. But so this is the end of our season here for the Ripton Community Coffee House. We're going to be starting up the Ripton Community Coffee House come September on the third Saturday of the month. And there's some flyers there on the table over there. And I would like to say that the Ripton Coffee House has been so intertwined with Mark Mulqueen and Beth Duquette here for so many years that I don't know what we would have been without them. Certainly, I don't think we would be celebrating our 28th anniversary. And so one of the things that the musicians love coming here, and one of the reasons is because they know they're going to be treated very well by Mark Mulqueen running sound. He has an amazing reputation among musicians, and it's deserved. And Beth has been handling the bulk of the booking for the coffee house for the last 15 years now, I think, maybe 18. But I just want to say again for the musicians. So I go to a lot of music conferences. But Beth does most of the talking with the musicians, and when they kind of look at me, they go and say, "Oh, so you work with Beth?" And I say, "Yes, yes." So we are actually going to give Mark and Beth a gift certificate, and a card with some nice things said in it. This is a little token of our appreciation. So Beth, we're giving you one free pass to one of our concerts. No, it's actually a gift certificate for a restaurant that I know you really like, and hopefully you'll be able to go out. And there's also, in addition to the gift certificate,
Oh my
there's
goodness.
some flowers for you.
Oh, I love tuberous begonias. Oh, It's a coronation. Wow, these are beautiful. It's funny. I thought I would maybe just start crying, but I'm not. I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude for being able to be part of. Oh no, I'm going to start crying. Just being part of this wonderful thing for so many. I love it, and I love presenting music. And as you probably have heard if you've been here before, we're going to continue music here on the first Saturday of the month from September to May. With it's going to be called Burnham Presents. And it's going to be in this building, and there's we're working on the website. It's still a work in progress, but you can go there and sign up to be on our mailing list.
What's the URL?
Which it's burnhampresents.org, or if you go into the coffee house email that I just sent that said sold out, it's also the link is at the bottom of there, and there's a mailing list in the back, and. Yeah, so, we hope to see you at both of them because there's good things happening at both events.
So even though Beth won't be doing the stuff for the coffee house, it is not an ending.
And I'll be in the audience at the coffee house.
And when I came up here to do this stuff, Rick, who's one of our volunteers, said, "So you're going to make Beth cry, right?"
I'm
and I
doing
failed.
pretty good.
I can't believe
I thought I would. I'll probably cry later. I think I cried before, too. I think I've been crying for months. But
But anyway, are we going to give away
so we're going to do a raffle. The music is going to return eventually.
You
Okay.
can have that. Well, I'll give that to you later.
Okay, we got a few things here. And then you go, my hands are full. Oh, what are we going to do first? Okay, so first we're going to, who was it? It was Jane Tier won the 25th anniversary, 20th anniversary CD, and I found another one. The cover's a little dented, but the CD has never been played. And this is what Richard Maiden gave away at the 20th anniversary. And this, all these people, these are all live shows and from the
all
coffee
recorded
house.
from the coffee house.
And it's a really good CD. So,
So the person who's going to win that is Rob Singer.
do you already have it?
Where are you, Rob?
Okay, there we go. Okay. So the other thing is, there's 2 passes. Sorry, am I moving on too fast? Sorry.
First time winning anything in a raffle in his whole life.
Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Here's 2 tickets to a concert at the Ripton Community Coffee House, one of the shows that are happening there. Good for any show.
Good for any show. And the winner is Alex Carver.
Who lives in Ripton? That's kind of perfect.
Yeah. So I'm afraid that we've talked so long that we can't have the band come back out.
Okay, no, I'll be really fast. So I have 2 tickets for our brand new series, Burnham Presents, but this is for a specific show, and this is September 2nd of this year. And a wonderful band from Montreal, Bandabara. There's a poster back there, and also there's a poster for the upcoming September 16th Coffee House show, too. So these are for somebody else. Tia Colangelo?
I know her.
All right. Okay. let me see. Okay, without further ado, thank you so much. Thank you.
And now, Brett Hughes and that Bluegrass band back again.
Hi. Got that list. It's right there. Here's a song about a rabbit in a log.
There's
him I know. Get me a briar and I'll twist it in his hair. That way I'll get him I know. Oh, well, I know. I know. Well, I know. Yes, I know. Well, that way I'll get him I know. Get me a briar and I'll twist it in his hair. That way I'll get him I know. Get me that briar and I'll twist it in his hair. Roll me the flames nice and brown. Feast here tonight while the moon's shining bright. Find me a place to lay down. Oh, to lay down. To lay down. To lay down. To lay down. Gonna find me a place to lay down. Feast here tonight while the moon's shining bright. Find me a place to lay down. Track with chicken on my back. The soles of my shoes are nearly gone. Little ways ahead and there's an old farm shed. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. My weary bones. Weary bones. Weary bones. My lazy bones. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. Little ways ahead and there's an old farm shed. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. Little ways ahead and then an old farmer shed. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. Building. Now if I were a sinner,
It's a Holy Ghost building. Working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. Now if I were a preacher, I tell you what I would do. I would go on preaching and I'd work on a building too. Working on a building, I'm working on a building. Working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building. Working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. That was fun. Let's do that Lonesome Moonlight.
Great. Waltz. It's a waltz.
Waltz. If you're gonna dance, now's the time.
Matt, you wanna do the honors, or shall I start it out?
To dance?
No.
Oh, to kick it off. You should go.
The actual playing of it.
That's all I got.
A boom.
gonna get Pat Melvin to step up and sing one for you right now. Oh, oh.
Oh, thank you.
This is a Steve Earle song, yeah?
It is.
Okay.
Oh, I'm right in your way here. Should we relocate for outside?
Steve Earle is a
Mike's hot.
close talker. That's the word. He likes to get right up in your face and talk to you. So Pat's not going to do that on this
Hold on, let
one.
me take this gum out.
Yeah.
I forgot I had to sing.
You ever seen two close talkers talking? they just keep getting closer.
I bet they do.
It's like a kiss fight.
It's like they don't know. Everybody else is watching like, gosh, they're close talking. Look at them.
You may not know this, but in the South, there's a very different sense of personal space. Vermont, you know how we are. It's like social distancing was invented here. This is the idea. Yeah. Down there, everybody's like right up here, and they think that's being polite. So, Steve's from Texas, though. I don't know what that means.
Hometown
That's
blues. NC. Let's do
Okay.
the arrangement you always do.
Well, I wish I'd never come back home. Things don't seem right since I've been gone. I can't find any of my old friends hanging around. No sugar on nothing, bring it down like your hometown. I spent some time in New Orleans. I had to live on rice and beans. I hitched through Texas when the sun was beating down. Sugar want nothing, bring it down like your hometown. Well, home is where the heart is, ain't that what they always say? My heart lies in broken pieces scattered along the way. Well, don't think about me when I'm gone. I don't mind traveling alone. You were the sweetest little thing I'd ever found. No sugar, want nothing, bring it down like your hometown. I spent some time in New Orleans. I had to live on rice and beans. I hitched to Texas when the sun was beating down. Sugar want nothing, bring it down like your hometown. Home is where the heart is, ain't that what they always say? My heart lies in broken pieces scattered along the way. Well, don't think about me when I'm gone. I don't mind traveling alone. You were the sweetest little thing I'd ever found. No sugar on nothing, bring it down like your hometown. No sugar on nothing, bring it down like your hometown.
Yeah. Pat Melvin. See?
Student G.
G.
Yeah. This is a song, I don't know who wrote this, but I got it from a Larry Sparks record. Count Sparkula himself did this one back in the day. And any Larry Sparks fans here tonight? He can hypnotize you with his eyes. You know if you've seen him. Okay. And his voice. This is called Them Blues. 1, 2, 3. Well, my baby don't want me, she don't need me, she found herself someone new. She left me alone, sitting at home, nothing in the world to do. Well, my stomach's churning, my eyes are burning, my hair is turning gray. I'm in trouble deep, I can't get no sleep since she went away. Them blues, they've got me, tears rolling down my face. That woman, she left me crying all over the place. A letter to try to get her to give me just one more try. I wrote it plain, I even signed my name, I never got no reply. Now I'm sitting alone on the riverbank, listening to the crickets sing. There's a moon above just made for love, and I can't do the thing. Them blues, they've got me, tears rolling down my face. That woman, she left me crying all over the place.
Pocket full of dimes. I got a house full of youngins. Ain't not one of them mine. Oh, you don't know my mind. When you see me laughing, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. just to keep from crying. Yeah, when you see me laughing, I'm laughing just to keep from crying. A couple more? Yeah, float away and something else? All right, good. Okay. Yeah. Everyone called Float Away. This is sort of a springtime number. This is kind of about what happens when the river melts, I guess.
Enough said.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen to the words if you really want to.
All right, I got to tune a little. Sorry. Tell a joke. Matt's got a lot of jokes, but very few of them are appropriate for this audience. I'm always amazed when Matt shows up and he's got another, he's got a satchel full of new jokes. I only hear them in back rooms, however. I never hear them on stage.
That'll be the next book.
Which is good.
This is probably good. Is it okay if I? No, I was going to try to tell it from the first person. I can't actually. I've already messed it up. This would be appropriate for this song if you want. I can tell one.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so this guy's at a funeral service. It's already really funny, and this woman's speaking at her husband's funeral, and this guy says, "Excuse me, can I say a word?" And she says, "Oh, of course." And he stands up and he goes, "Plethora." And he sits back down. And she says, "Thank you. That means a lot."
Bingo.
They're never inviting us back, by the way.
This is the last one.
Oh, it's the last one anyway. Okay, good.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I spent last night alone, awake and terrified. Morning comes without relief inside. Just in time to sleepwalk through a lonesome day. I close my eyes and almost float away. Just float away. Winter light, all still and quiet on her face. Long black eyes sail the river frozen deep. I walk out in moonlight till I find the place. There I held you down and there you sleep. There you sleep. She stares out from the water, loving a white cherished daughter, still as footprints frozen on the river. lay down on my knees. I kiss the place just above your frozen cheek. Come spring, the thaw will melt and carry you away. Perhaps by then my hardened heart will weep. Maybe I'll weep. I know that I should run from here and find a place where no one will ever come for me. But I can't bear to leave, I have to see your face. There ain't nowhere my soul will live in peace. I'll find no peace. She stares out from the water, loving a wife and cherished daughter, still as footprints frozen on the river. Still as footprints frozen on the river. Thank you so much. Matt Flinner, mandolin. Pat Melvin on the dog house bass. Caleb Elder, your representative.
And Brett Hughes
Yes.
on the guitar and vocal.
What's that?
Probably thank them for having us again.
Oh, I think we
This is a
should.
big
Yes,
one.
please.
Well, and what about Mark Mulqueen on the sound? I mean, give him a hand. Always doing a fantastic job.
Thank you so much for having us. It's so great to play in Lincoln, so great to play in Burnham Hall. We appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Keep coming back and
Loneliness
keep coming
and
to Ripton
desperation.
too.
Yep. We're doing
Come to
loneliness
both,
and-
because they're both continuing now, right? So come to both. They both look amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you would expect. So thanks for having us again.
Sweetie, loneliness and desperation?
Probably should.
I think we should. What a good ender-upper.
It's kind of pandemic endy.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want a really depressing song or
Yes.
or a kind of depressing song? It's either way, it'll be up tempo, so it'll sound happy, but it'll be really depressing if you listen to the lyrics. I don't know. It's bluegrass. It's bluegrass, folks. It's a bluegrass concert. That's kind of the essence of bluegrass.
Sad songs make you happy, Matt.
If you dance, you might not hear the lyrics. Well, we could do that one, or Rocky Island.
Let's do that.
Rocky Island.
Let's do loneliness and desperation.
All right, okay. We'll do the really B. Well, thank you so much again for having us. It really is a huge honor. I actually moved to Ripton just because of this series. Actually, that's not quite true, but I did hear about the series before moving to Vermont. And you got to play the Ripton series. And that was the one concert that people said that I heard the most about. And luckily, my band, Matt Flinner Trio, got booked in 2016, I think. 17, I guess. 2017. Then I ended up moving to Ripton in 2016. I was so excited about the show that I just moved to the town. And it's been
Settle in a little
the most,
bit before the show.
and we've been so welcomed with open arms. And Richard and Beth have put on such a wonderful series that has really meant a lot to Ripton. I know I've only been there 7 years now, but I know that it means a lot to the town. And thank you so much for having us on behalf of, if I can speak on behalf of Ripton, it means a lot. And it's been a community event that's brought us together to hear great music and see each other and hang out. And so thanks again for doing it for so long. It's really much appreciated. So thank you. All right, thanks again. Here's one called called Loneliness and Desperation. We'll leave you with this. And we'll see it. We'll be lonely and desperate until we see each other again. Here we
Two
go.
great tastes that taste great together.
1, 2. An empty cup of coffee, no cigarettes to smoke. A dirty working one-room flat so far from my home. This life in New York City ain't what I thought it'd be. Loneliness and desperation are closing in on me. Loneliness and desperation are closing in on me. Well, lately got to thinking about the things I left back home. The healing country, sunshine, and a woman singing song. But I turn back to the bottle, I turn back to the pain. Every night I kneel and pray I'll see her face again. Every night I kneel and pray I'll see her face again. The sign on the highway says 15 miles to go. It's just as well 10,000 in this driving rain and snow. But that ain't gonna stop me. I know just where I'm bound. If you ever look for me, you know where I'll be found. If you ever look for me, you know where I'll be found. An empty cup of coffee, no cigarettes to smoke. A dirty working one-room flat so far from my home. This life in New York City ain't what I thought it'd be. Loneliness and desperation are closing in on me. Loneliness and desperation are closing in on me. Loneliness and desperation are closing in on me.
Hughes and that Bluegrass band.
All right, one more. All right, okay, we'll do one more.
Thank you.
Staying out awful late on Saturday.
I know.
It is a Saturday.
I realize too, big thanks to the town of Lincoln for embracing this series too. I didn't mean to leave you all out, and everybody in the whole area that comes like from. No, it really means a lot that these two towns have a good relationship, and I know, and all the people that drove like an hour and a half to get here too, that often do that. Thank you so much for coming out.
You're welcome to sing along on this one if you like. You'll know when it happens.
Because we sing too.
Yeah, just follow these guys. Okay. 1, 2. Like ships on the ocean, storm battered and tossed. So many are searching, so many feel lost. All scattered and distant, like joy inside when we finally come home.
When you finally come home.
When we finally come home, there'll be joy in the hills when we finally come home. When we finally come home.
When we finally come home.
When we finally come home, there'll be peace in every heart on the day when we finally come home. Where we once were uncertain, there's a new revelry. And at times once discordant, we found harmony. When old storms left us stranded, old pain left us scarred, we finally found shelter in our humble reward. When we finally come home.
When we finally come home.
When we finally come home, there'll be joy in the hills when we finally come home. When we finally come home.
When we finally come home.
When we finally come home, there'll be peace in every heart on the day when we finally come home. In new light, this valley, all quiet and still. Just the sound of the river and the wind on the hill. And the brightness of morning, we're surrounded by spring. Now we gather together, and as one we sing. When we finally come home.
When we finally come home.
When we finally come home, there'll be joy in the hills when we finally come home. When we finally come home.
When we finally come home.
When we finally come home, there'll be peace in every heart on the day when we finally come home. There'll be peace in every heart on the day when we finally come home. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming tonight. We hope we will see you back here in September and or in Ripton in September, and drive safe. And you don't need to do anything with the chairs, just leave them where they lie.